Hi, I'm Rabbi Yisrael and welcome to my daily Torah thoughts. Today I want to talk about Joseph. This week's Torah portion, the story of Joseph, is starting to reach its conclusion. Joseph has this emotional moment of reuniting with his brothers, and especially with his one full brother, Benjamin. The Torah describes the moment with an interesting turn of phrase. It says, "And Benjamin cried on the neck of Joseph, and Joseph cried on Benjamin's neck." The crying seems only natural. A lost childhood, 22 years apart, so much suffering, so many missed milestones. But our tradition sees it as deeper than that. Rashi quotes the Midrash that says, "Benjamin cried on the neck of Joseph for the tabernacle in Shiloh, which was in Joseph's portion of the land of Israel, which would be destroyed. And Joseph cried on Benjamin's necks for the two temples in Jerusalem, which was in Benjamin's portion, which would both be destroyed." Now picture this for a moment. This emotional moment, these two great men, fathers of two of the great tribes of Israel, they don't focus just on their personal lives challenges, but rather peer into the future, and they cry on the travails of their children. The Lubavitcher Rebbe asks an interesting question. Why is each one crying for the destruction of the other's portion and not mourning their own fate? The Rebbe explains that the Torah is actually teaching us a very important lesson. When you learn of a problem in someone else's portion, something that is out of your control, the proper response is empathy. Care about someone else's suffering. Care deeply. Even cry about it. But when the problem is in your own portion, in those areas that are within your own direct area of influence, you shouldn't be crying. You should be doing something about them. We live in a world where empathy is very in. Raising awareness, sharing a viral video, hashtags. That's really great and important when the issue is one that has no direct connection to you or to me. But if it's something that we can actually do something about, empathy is not the right response at all. We have to get up and do something. We have to affect real change, not just feel bad about the problem. Like Joseph and Benjamin, I think that we each encounter all kinds of problems in the world. Sometimes we need to show that we care, but sometimes, much more important than caring is to do something real, to actually change the direction of events and to stop the problem at its root. Maimonides tells us that we should always see ourselves and our world as a whole, as an equally balanced on a scale. Our next action will determine the outcome, tipping the balance of our own lives and of our world as a whole in the direction of our behavior. And it's up to us. It's not enough to cry about the ills of the world. We've got to do something about it. I'm Rabbi Yisrael Bernath. This is my Daily Torah Thought. Have a fantastic day. Shabbat Shalom.